the crash of waves against a wooden shore. K. The scent of smoke and mead drifting through a crowded hall, and torchlight flickering on carved runes. This is what strange superstitions guided Viking weddings, a world where every vow was bound by ritual, omen, and fear of the unseen. Subscribe for more .com history journeys. Tonight, step into the hushed halls of a Viking feast and uncover the strange beliefs that shaped their weddings. Asterisk, 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 the hall is alive with sound. Long wooden tables groan under the weight of roasted meat and steaming bread. The air is thick with the smell of smoke, mead, and sweat from woolen cloaks damp with sea air. Flames crackle in the hearth, casting shifting light across carved beams. Horns are raised, laughter echoes, and yet, beneath the joy, there is ritual. Every word, every gesture, every object placed on the table carries meaning. This is what strange superstitions guided Viking weddings, ceremonies where feasting, faith, and fear of unseen forces bound couples together. If you're enjoying this journey into forgotten lives, don't forget to subscribe for more untold histories, strange traditions, brutal conditions, and the hidden rhythms of ancient daily life. Marriage in the Viking Age was never only about love. It was alliance between families, clans, and fortunes. But in a world ruled by gods and omens, unions were never left to chance. Superstition guided every stage, from the first negotiations to the final feast. Asterisk, 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 the first superstition lay in the bride price and dowry. Families exchanged wealth in silver, land, or livestock. This was not only practical, but protective, ensuring balance, so no spirits or ancestors might feel dishonored. A mismatched bargain was thought to bring misfortune. But what happened when families could not agree on the right offering? Before a wedding, the bride was expected to undergo a ritual of purification. Her old clothes were set aside, sometimes even destroyed, to mark her transformation. A bath or steam cleansing symbolized leaving behind childhood. Female relatives often combed her hair, a quiet, enduring act filled with meaning. Hair itself was sacred, and combing it smooth was thought to untangle fate. Asterisk, asterisk, the groom faced his own ritual, the sacrifice of weapons. In some traditions, he laid down sword and axe at the temple, asking the gods to bless his strength. On the day of the wedding, these weapons were returned, symbolizing protection for the new household. Imagine the clatter of steel laid on stone, the weight of destiny felt in every strike. The most unusual superstition belonged to Thor's hammer, Mjolnir. Brides carried small replicas, or priests placed the hammer in their laps during blessings. The hammer, a symbol of fertility and thunder, was thought to guard against evil spirits and ensure strong children. Archaeologists have uncovered dozens of hammer-shaped pendants, worn not only in battle but at the threshold of marriage. But why would warriors entrust new life to the god of storms? Asterisk, 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 picture a Viking bride seated in the hall, clad in fresh linen, a silver necklace gleaming at her throat. A priest lowers a heavy iron hammer into her lap. The hall falls silent. The fire flickers as she grips it, eyes lowered. In that moment, the strength of Thor is called upon to guard her future. Asterisk, 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 feasting itself carried superstition. Bread, salt, and ale were not simply shared. They were sacred. The drinking horn passed from hand to hand sealed the vows as firmly as words. Honeyed mead was consumed for fertility, a tradition remembered in the word honeymoon. Each sip was more than pleasure. It was binding. But what about those who dared to refuse the cup? To deny a horn was to insult not only the host, but the gods themselves. Asterisk, asterisk, another superstition lay in witnesses. At least 6 were required to hear the vows. Without them, spirits might twist the truth or erase memory. In some tales, even the dead were believed to watch ancestors whose honor had to be satisfied, lest the marriage fall under a curse. The bride's crown was more than decoration. Woven from silver, amber, or flowers, it signified maidenhood. Once removed at the wedding, it was never worn again. Some crowns were kept in temples, passed down through generations, believed to hold protective powers. Imagine the weight of such a crown, not only metal pressing the brow, but centuries of expectation. Forgotten customs also shaped the night. In some regions, brides were led to bed under torchlight, while songs were sung to ward off trolls and ill spirits. The bedposts were blessed with carvings of protective runes. The very sheets could be sprinkled with blood sacrifice. A brutal but enduring superstition meant to anchor fertility. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. A torchlit procession moves through a Viking longhouse. The bride is led forward, flames flickering on carved dragon beams. Around the bed, runes are traced into wood, while chants rise to keep spirits away. Every step is ritual, every shadow a reminder of powers unseen. Asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. Even timing was superstitious. Fridays, sacred to Frigg, goddess of marriage and love, were favored. Winter weddings were avoided when the dead were thought to roam more freely. Spring and summer, seasons of growth, promised fertility. But if thunder rolled on the day, it was taken as blessing. Thor himself striking approval. Curious details remain in sagas. One recounts a bride weeping not for sorrow, but because tears were believed to ensure fertility, watering the marriage. Another tells of shoes tied to the groom's bedpost to ward off evil. Some rituals seem strange to us, yet to Vikings, they were the fabric of safety in a world of uncertain fate. Asterisk, asterisk, and always, silence followed the feast. Once the rituals were done, once the horns were drained and songs ended, a hush settled over the hall. Outside, the sea wind howled. Inside, two families became one, guarded by gods, bound by wealth, and secured through superstition. Marriage in the Viking Age was more than union. It was ritual. Every gesture, from hair combed smooth to hammers laid in laps, from horns of mead to crowns removed, was steeped in symbolism. These were not mere traditions, but defenses against chaos, calls to gods and ancestors alike. Listen now. The hall grows quiet. Torches burn low, and footsteps fade into the shadows. This is the enduring rhythm of what strange superstitions guided Viking weddings. And so, the question lingers. Would we endure as they once did, trusting strange rituals, brutal sacrifices, and hidden customs to guard life's most sacred vows?